Why do high net worth individuals prefer to keep their money in Switzerland? Switzerland for decades has been synonymous with wealth, stability, and the best place to manage your assets. I traveled to Geneva to meet with Alexander Kalenichenko, a managing director of Capital S.A, a Swiss independent investment management company, to find out what benefits Switzerland offers for your wealth and why it is the best jurisdiction to keep your money in.
1/3 of world assets are stored in Swiss banks and are managed from here. And there is a very good reason behind that. Switzerland has a very well-developed financial sector. Also, it has very good economical and political stability. Tax regulation is also very favorable here for individuals and for corporates. You have very good privacy regulation. The privacy protection law is very strong here, among the strictest in the world. Also, the quality of life, healthcare, and the climate is great in Switzerland. The nature is very beautiful. Where do you find all this combination in which other country?
What advantages does Switzerland have compared to the financial centers as the US or UK?
I would say that very important factor is how the country is managed. And just to give you a few figures, Switzerland has the lowest debt to GDP ratio comparing to UK, US, and Germany. Also, if you take a history, the fiscal balance, Switzerland for the last 20 years was mostly in the fiscal surplus, while other countries you are mentioning, they were in fiscal deficit all this time. Actually, most of the countries, I would say 90 to 80%, they are in fiscal deficit. But this country, fiscal surplus, which is sort of miracle in our current world.
As a foreigner, can I open an account in a Swiss bank?
Yeah, sure, yes, you can. The procedure is not very complex, but paperwork, it can be cumbersome. But after all the documents are signed and provided, it will take 1 to 2 months to finish the account opening. Also, you should be prepared for a deep due diligence of the source of your wealth. The minimum threshold to open an account in the private bank starts from 1 million Swiss francs. But some banks, they may ask 3 to 5 million. To open an account in the retail bank, you would only need to proof of residency in Switzerland.
Suppose I have decided to keep my money in Switzerland. What options are there for saving and managing my wealth?
You have 3 options. You can manage your finances yourself, you can create your own family office, or you can delegate the task to a professional. If you choose to manage yourself, that will require a lot of time, knowledge. If you decide to create your own family office, that will be very comfortable, but it only makes sense when you have a large fortune. If you choose to delegate it to a professional, then you will be able to avoid expensive mistakes. So usually it's an optimal solution.
What do you mean, this professional? It's an individual or a company?
In Switzerland, you have 2 actors. Those are private banks and asset managers. Private banks, they will offer you standardized services, but you will be limited with the assets you have deposited with that bank. If you go to an independent asset manager, they will give you more wider spectrum of the services. They will be more customized, and also you will not be limited by a single bank.
How to choose an asset management company in Switzerland?
First comes trust. So if you have a personal recommendation or reference, it would be a good start. Then it's a lot about professionalism and track record. Usually investors prefer companies who has been operating in the business for many years. And also important factor is attitude to the client and the loyalty. Managing personal finance, it's not only about finding good investments, it also involves a lot of other tasks like structuring your wealth, analyzing risk, helping with the paperwork, recovering bad assets, and dealing with other special situations. So investors value the asset advisor who is able to help them with a wide variety of tasks.
I stopped by Alexander's office and asked him about his work, the applications he uses for wealth management, and what his company Capital offers to its clients.
We are independent asset managers based in Geneva since 2007. We are working with high net worth individuals,
which are people with amount of disposable assets over 1 million Swiss francs. And most of our clients, they are entrepreneurs or top executives from the private sector. We are offering them investment office services, which means dealing with any task in the investment-related sphere. To start with, we can recommend them a bank where the client will find the services which suits him most in terms of pricing and services. Also, we can analyze his existing portfolio and check whether the portfolio meets his investment targets, and we can provide recommendations on how he can improve his allocation. As independent asset manager, we have a choice of products from the wider universe. Also, we are offering wealth consolidation services and investment reporting. We're using a data management platform developed by our strategical partner for this task.
What kind of platforms are you using? What this platform does?
This platform allows you instantly see your wealth, risks, and positions from different angles. You will receive the information about your assets from big picture to small details. The platform supports transparency and control over your investments, which may be deposited in many banks, brokers, or at various asset managers. The system is also designed to be very comfortable in use. The difference of the system with other solutions is that it's very affordable for individual investors, and it's still a very professional and sophisticated solution.
Do you use this platform for yourself, to control and manage your assets?
Yeah, sure. We're using this software in our company as internally and also offering it to our clients. The platform itself, it is designed to be also convenient for the portfolio managers or middle office. So it's a good value for business. And also it produces very clear and very convenient reporting for the clients. The reports are interactive. The client can click and drill down to the details of his positions, to the details of assets he has, or he can switch the picture from seeing how his assets are broken down by countries, by asset types, or whatever characteristic he wants. So it gives very detailed presentation for him, thus provides the transparency of his portfolio.
Can you show it?
This is the demo account of the system. Here I have the list of portfolios which I'm managing here. I can click on one of them to see the balance and the assets breakdown. Here I have the history of NAV. I can change to another portfolio, but let's come back to the first one. Here I have some basic information like the return of the portfolio. This is the asset breakdown by banks. I can click on one of them to see the details below. Here, if I click on the position, I see the transactions which have contributed to this position. I can also get details. Clicking here. Here is details where position is stored, the position size, price, FX rate, yield to maturity, and other relevant information. I can switch to see the P&L of the portfolio, performance and loss, and here I see the breakdown of the P&L by countries. I can change this breakdown, for example, to see them by accounts. Again, I can drill down to the details of the positions, to transactions, or get more detailed information about my position.
How much does it cost if I want to hire an independent Swiss asset manager?
Pricing models, they vary here. You can have fixed fee model or variable fees. Variable fee range is from 0.5 to 1.5% per year of the assets under management. Also, you can be charged a performance fee, which are based on the profit.
What is the first step if I want to become your client?
The process is very similar to opening an account in private banks. The asset managers will need to do background checks, make a KYC procedure, and check the source of your wealth. Then you assign a set of documents and you are free to go.
Do you want to keep your money in Switzerland, find a private bank or an independent asset manager and need help? Message me on WhatsApp or Telegram. All my contacts are in the video description. And like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss anything exciting in the future. That's all for today. See you in Switzerland.